Hello, so my name is Catherine and I am just so pleased that you have stopped by. Yes, thank you so much for stopping by to listen to me. So, I normally come to you with a life-provoking question. Yes, and today's question is, what impact are you having on those that are coming along your path? Or should I say, yeah, what kind of impact are you having on those in your life, really? So I love to work. Those of you that know me, I love to work, and I'm just really taking so much of the opportunity that I have in this season with the lovely weather. And yes, on one of my walks a few weeks ago, as I was walking by, coming back home, I saw this beautiful rose and it just stopped. It just made me to stop to take a picture. Yeah, I love to take pictures and I'm loving the colors of the season. So when I go out and I see a beautiful flower, I stop by and I take a picture. Why not? Or I make a video. Why not? So yeah, I stopped by and I took a picture of this rose. And few days or probably a week after that first encounter, I was on my walk again, coming back home, and I was looking forward to seeing the rose. For some reason, I was just looking because I knew where I'd seen it. It's one of the houses close to mine, and I was just looking out for the rose, and the rose wasn't there. The rose wasn't there exactly. And you know what is the nature of flowers? Somebody could have plucked it. Who knows? Or as the nature of flowers, they're not here forever. They're here for a short while and then they fade away with their beauty. Yes, exactly. And God just prompted me, and the question that just came into my spirit was, what sort of impact are you leaving? Because that rose left an impression on me. It's left, yeah, I was looking for it because of its beauty. And then the question was, yeah, what sort of impact are you leaving? And it just made me really think about life, because we are made for purpose. We are made to influence and impact people around us, bring blessing into people's life. And my question, and yeah, what I was really thinking of is, how am I impacting others around me? What sort of impression am I leaving on people's life? The rose was beautiful. Yes, it was beautiful. And I'm not only, and when I apply that to my life, or if we want to apply that to our lives, it's not just about the external beauty, because somebody could meet you and be like, oh, that was really a beautiful lady or a handsome gentleman. It's not only about the external beauty at all. I'm not talking about that at all. But what sort of internal beauty have you got that is rubbing on people? Do people leave you and they are hoping to meet you again? Do people leave you and they are like, oh, that was the worst person ever I could have met in my whole life? What sort of impression are you leaving on people? What sort of influence are you bringing into people's life? Are you leaving value? Do people want to be around you? Do people miss you when you are not there? Do people look forward to seeing you, or would they rather just avoid meeting you? Would they rather just not be around you just because you are such a negative person onto them? I hope that's not you. So just something for you to think about. How are you influencing the people around you? What sort of value are you bringing into their lives? Are you challenging people to do more? Are you challenging people to grow? Are you challenging people to, are you an encouragement to people? Do people find your presence comforting? Sometimes, you may not even say much, but that's your peaceful aroma. That's a rub on people. Do people just seek to sit in your presence, even if you're not saying much, just to be there, just to be peaceful, if that is just what they are looking for? It may just be a smile that God has blessed you with. Are you using that for people? Are you using that to just encourage somebody? How are you impacting people? Will people come across your path and looking forward to seeing you again? Would they miss you if they don't see you? Yes, that's my question for you today. So yeah, just something really short for us to think about. And when I was thinking about this, the verse that came to my mind was, and the verse, it's a very common one. It's in Matthew chapter 5, from verse 13 downwards. And it talks about the fact that we are the salt of this earth. And when the salt loses its saltiness, it has no use. Exactly. So what sort of impact have you got? Are you being that salt in somebody's life? It goes on to say we are the light of the world. And it also continues to say a city on a hill or a town on a hill cannot be hidden. Do people look up to you? Is there something in you that people wish to learn from? What sort of impact are you living? Yeah, I don't want to drag this too much, but it's a really simple question. What sort of impact are you living? Are people looking forward to seeing you? Are people happy to be around you? They may not be happy to be around you because you're a tough person, you just want them to grow, but what sort of impact are you living? I think that is just a personal thing that we can all ponder about. And yes, and ask God to give us the grace, ask God to give us the wisdom to be able to be a blessing into somebody's life. Use our talents to help others grow. Use our talent to help others reach their potentials. I think I read this from somewhere, and I'm just going to paraphrase because I can't remember the whole article. But what the person was saying is, we as individuals are the instrument for somebody else's sources. So if God has placed you somewhere for you to grow, for you to use your influence to help somebody else reach where they are supposed to be, where they're supposed to go to, just ask yourself, are you making good use of the opportunity God has given you? Are you impacting lives around you? So yeah, that is just from me, and I just hope this blesses your heart and it gives you something to ponder on this week. And yes, I'm just going to leave it here. And I really thank you once again for tuning in. And I would say, please, if you are blessed by this short bite size or any of the ones that I have shared in the past, please feel free to share with your company. Please like this video. Let's help this channel grow. And yeah, subscribe to the channel as well. All right. And I really hope to catch you some other time. So thank you so much, and God bless you once again for stopping by. So that is it all from Catherine today. So it is bye bye and ciao ciao for now. Bye bye, ciao ciao.